Hi everyone. In this video, we will see the importance of equals method and hashcode method in Java. That is, we will understand what happens if we don't override equals method and what happens if we don't override hashcode method in Java. So let's start seeing the code. First of all, I'm creating a new project. Now let's say the project name is equals and HashCode. Now in this project, I'm creating a new class. The class name, let's say customer. Now inside the customer class, I want to declare a couple of attributes. Customer ID, customer name. Now I want to generate constructors, getters and setters. Now the constructors are generated. I am now generating getters and setters. Now please watch. I did not generate equals and hashcode method for now. Once we understand the importance of equals method, we will later come back here and generate the equals and hashcode method. Now the customer class is ready. Now let me create a new class. Now inside this class, I want to create a linked list or something. Customer list. Now inside the customer list class, I want to add one main method. Now I want to create one list object, list of customers. Customer list equals to new linked list. Now I need to import the list interface from java.util package. Now inside this customer list, let's add a few objects of the customer class. Watch here. Customer list dot add new customer, the customer ID and the customer name, something like this. Now I want to replace all this with remaining 5 customers. Customer 2, 3, 4 and 5, and here also guest 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now once we have added the objects of the customer class to the customer list, now let's try to search for a customer. First of all, let me create a temporary object. Customer temp equals to new customer of 1 comma guest 1. Okay, so this is the temporary object I want to search from the customer list. Now one of the methods of the collection interface is the contains method. Now let me show you that. Java collection interface. Inside the collection interface, there are so many methods. One among those methods is the contains method. This is the contains method. The contains method takes one object as a parameter and returns true or false whether the specific collection contains the specified element. Now, let's try to understand whether this temp is available inside this customer list. As we know, this customer with this data 1 and guest 1 is available in the customer list. Now let's try to see whether we get the answer true or false by printing the output of the contains method. Customer list dot contains. Now to the contains method, I want to pass the temp object. Okay, temp object. That means I want to check whether this object temp is there inside the collection. If it is there, it should return me true. If it is not there, it should return me false. Now let's see the output. Actually it is there, but Actually, it is there and it has to return as true. Now let me run this program, run as Java application. Now we got the output as false. So what went wrong here? The temp object, that is customer object with customer ID as 1 and customer name as guest 1, it is there in the customer list. But still we are getting the answer as false from the contains method. Okay, what is the reason? The reason is internally the contains method makes use of the equals method to check whether this object is available inside this list. So if there is no equals method properly overridden, then it will not execute the output correctly. So now let's go ahead and see how do we override the equals method inside the customer.java. So from inside the customer.java, I want to override equals and hashcode method. Source generate equals and hashcode method. So I'm generating both equals and hashcode method. Now you see this is generated here, hashcode method and equals method. Now let's see here we say we now run the program again. Now we get the output true. So that is the importance of the equals method. How do we prove that the contains method is executing the equals method internally? We can, let's say we print one command here. Watch here, system.out.println. Now inside equals method, Now if you look here, now if I run this program once again, that prints the output that we have mentioned inside the equals method. Now you see here, that means the contains method internally makes use of the equals method to check whether a given object is available inside the collection. So that is the importance of the equals method. Now that we understood the importance of the equals method, let's go ahead and see the importance of the hashcode method. For example, let's say instead of linked list, now let's say this time we take a hash set. I'm creating one more fresh class. Now inside this class, customer hash set. Okay, inside the customer hash set, what I'm trying to do here, I'm generating one main method. Now inside the main method, I want to create one hash set object. So set customer, let's say customer set equals to new hash set. Now we'll import the set interface. After importing the set interface, we will now add a few objects inside the customer set. So here I'm taking the previously added items once again here. Okay, I'll probably create here itself. So this customer set dot add customer of new customer, and once again 1 comma guest 1. Like this, I will copy and paste for 5 objects, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let me change these customer IDs to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And once again, the names to guest 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now please try to understand, internally the hash collection, any collection that has the name hash, they internally make use of the hash code. That is, let me print something inside the hashcode method of the customer.java. Let me go to customer.java. Inside this one, I want to print something inside the hashcode method. Now here, watch here, system println inside hashcode method. Okay, so this method will be used internally by any hash related collection such as hash set, hash map, okay, linked hash map, okay, something like that. So something else. So let's now run this program. You watch here. Now if I add these things, now you see inside hash code this method executed or not. It has executed the hash code. Similarly, if you want to find any object from the hash set, it also needs the importance of the equals method. Now let me create one temporary object. Similarly as if I did in the previous example, customer temp equal to new customer, and inside here I'm giving the guest 1. Now the first time when we try to search for the customer object from the hash set, let's see, let's say system.out.println customer set dot contains of, let's say, temp. Now in this place we are trying to search for the temp object from the customer set, which is nothing but the hash set. The contains method not only makes use of hashcode method but also makes use of the equals method when it is related to any hash specific collection. Now if I execute this program, we will see the print command that is mentioned both in hashcode method as well as in equals method. Now you see here it has executed at hashcode method. It has also executed the equals method. So that is the importance of equals method and hashcode method. If we don't override equals and hashcode method, then the respective collections will not give you the correct output. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please subscribe, share, and leave a comment. Thank you.